And there's
No,
Taz
there's
as well.
Taz.
Taz as well, who was the goofy color commentator, who's a guy who should not be goofy in the slightest. I mean, even in TNA, same thing. He was the goofy color commentator, which doesn't make any sense because there ain't nothing goofy about Taz.
And now we got the Pope, who's also
And now we got
joke.
the Pope, who is nothing but a joke, and frankly one of the worst things TNA's got.
So, progress!
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that, WWE,
and we're surprised
also pro wrestling in general.
We're surprised that Titus O'Neil got fucking suspended for 2 months for some bullshit, huh?
Either way, on a happy note, Lucha Underground was great again.
My apologies, didn't want to get off on the race
No, that's
again,
that's where it went.
it's true.
But Lucha Underground, again,
Yep.
week after week, they really are.
They really are the shit.
week in, week out, the
It's-
best
It's hands down the best
wrestling
consistent
television.
wrestling show, yeah.
on TV.
There's nothing better.
It's
at this
never
point.
a fail.
It's our stories, and it's awesome.
And it truly is our story.
Oh yeah.
Like, this
Again,
is a story.
we went off on a tangent to figure out how the co-ops are going to figure out how to get out of this. So
It truly is its story.
we talked about that longer than we talked about the wrestling. So it's definitely our stories.
And like I said, this is good.
Yes.
Because when we first started, when we first started talking about this, we were both like, what
the hell is this shit? Yeah.
Now we're all on board.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get to the WWE, who had
Yes.
themselves quite the week.
They did.
Both in the ring and outside of it.
Jesus Christ on a stick.
We'll get to New Japan quickly.
Yeah.
We'll do this like we did it last week. We'll
Yeah.
go through it day by day, give a highlight match, give you the points.
My
Next
apologies.
week will be more in depth because next week,
Yeah.
Tuesday's the final.
Mm-hmm.
So-
I unfortunately did not get to see it this week because of said show I talked about at the beginning, so I will not be able to weigh in on this. So this is all you.
You didn't watch it, did you, Dev?
No.
So he can't even tag in. Damn it, so I'm the only man in the room. Alright, so you're going to have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
Day 5. My bet would be Kyle O'Reilly versus Bushi was the best match. I could just be saying that because they're two of my favorites.
Again, I did get to look and see what the matches were. That was the best looking one on the card, so you might be right.
Although Rasuke Taguchi has been really...
He really has.
For a guy who
been-
we've
yeah.
kind of ragged on this show, like the Funky Weapon, what?
Yeah,
This
but
whole
again,
tournament so
yeah,
far,
he's been really, really solid, and he is a joke character in a way, but he's still pretty good.
Both him and Rocky fought, and
Yeah.
then they've both been doing Shinsuke stuff.
Yeah.
Either the Yao or the little hand
Yeah.
movements, or...
Which was hilarious. You got to do it, right?
Well, they're boys, right?
Yeah, you
They're
got to
boys
do
with
it. Yeah,
Shinsuke, so
exactly.
they're just... That's a shout out to their boy.
Yeah, yeah. That's all it is.
But that was highlight.
Uh-huh.
Day 6 happened, and now you don't know this.
No.
Because you haven't seen the match.
Uh-huh.
Easily the best match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
A match of the year candidate.
Really?
Will Ospreay, Ricochet had themselves, to the chagrin of Big Van Vader and a couple other people.
Really?
Yeah, well, the match happened,
Okay.
and it's Will Ospreay and Ricochet, so you can imagine
Oh.
there's all of the flippy dippies.
I want to see it.
There's a screen grab you can watch online of
Sure.
them both midair.
Yeah.
They're both upside down,
Uh-huh.
so they perfectly caught them upside down, and
Yeah.
then there was a dancing on the ceiling fucking joke. So it was that kind of match. Like, picture Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Them on wires.
Osprey and Ricochet, yeah.
So they flew everywhere, kicked each other in the face a billion times. It was magic. It was mwah. It was everything that wrestling is and should be.
All right.
It's something you have to see to believe.
Really,
Alright.
truthfully.
Did you see this?
I saw actually some segments of it on the line.
Highlights and shit, yeah.
And
And
it is better than
Yeah.
anything you've seen for this moment.
Well, then I'm definitely going to have to watch it.
It was better than the Kyle O'Reilly Kushida match.
Really?
Yes. And it was given that treatment. This show was one of those. The camera wasn't a fixated hard cam.
Oh,
one.
so it was like an actual
It was a
show.
proper
Right,
show.
right, okay.
So that helped.
Yeah, that usually
a
does.
lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of uproar online. And from what I can tell, I mean, I don't know, Dev, you seen the news? Was it other people than Vader who were shitting on it?
I didn't even know anything about the Vader. To be
Okay,
honest.
yeah. Vader was shitting on it over
Right.
Twitter. It wasn't like this is a bad match, it's terrible. It was mostly like this flippy dippy stuff
Oh,
is killing
so
the business.
it's
type
not
stuff.
like it's not like fucking Jim Cornette ragging on Lucha.
No,
Underground.
it was
Like,
really
it's
it was truthfully an old guy who
the old
isn't
guard
exactly
being like, I
known
don't
to
like the
do
new
high
shit.
flying stuff
Yeah.
other than one cool moonsault because he's a 11 pounds.
Yeah.
11 million pounds.
All right.
So yeah, and then people just jump down his throat,
Wow.
like just defending this. It's all the usual suspects, Young
Yeah,
Bucks and all
yeah,
that,
of
Regal,
course.
and
Yeah.
so they all took and
Which
defended
is
it.
actually surprising Regal. Regal is always kind of the guy who's like on board with everything.
Yeah,
know?
no, but there was a lot of people defending it, going, no, this is great, and it's not killing the business or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I really got to stop with the whole this is killing the business because, I mean, okay, it might not be as popular as it was, but it's probably the strongest it's ever been.
because this match really was
Mm-hmm.
like the flippiest, dippiest match you'll ever see.
Well, of course it is.
Like
You got
I
Ospreay and
think-
Ricochet
I
in a
think
ring. What the
both-
hell do you
I
expect
think
to
both
happen?
those guys were more in the air than on their feet
Well-
during the 15 minutes that this match
Well,
was.
we know for a fact that they can fly. We've seen it. I mean, again, I can't harp on this enough. Ospreay did a no-hands handspring.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a thing.
Like, this is the closest thing you're going to get to a Dragon Ball Z fight
Yeah.
in a wrestling ring. Like, this was two Saiyans going at it midair.
Yeah, so...
And it was fucking magic.
I'm sure it was, and I can't wait to see it, so please don't tell me who won.
So that was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
Day 7.
Yeah.
My highlight, again, this is all... I guess, to be honest, I'm looking at these going, this is all super biased. So, because my highlight was Matt Sydal versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, but in all fairness, you have Matt Sydal and Kyle O'Reilly, so whether it's your bias because of your Red Dragon affection, you've got Matt Sydal in there.
Yeah.
I
Who
believe
also
that
has
was-
been killing it in this
Yeah,
tournament.
kinda. So, yeah.
There's a lot of people who are killing it this year.
Mhm.
Like, it's not just one or two guys.
No,
There's a lot
like,
of guys.
yeah, from
there's
what
a
I've
lot
seen-
less extra, quote unquote.
Yeah, there's a lot less filler.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't really seen much filler at all.
Like,
really.
even the guys who replaced the Bucks,
Mhm.
like Chase Owens and
Yeah.
Finley Jr.
Well,
are
they're
doing-
smart enough to know that this is a chance to make a name for themselves because they weren't supposed to be in the damn tournament.
Yeah.
Because the Bucks usually take a shot, which is just kind of laughable because they're never going to win.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just in there as filler. So why not make the most out of it?
And I do like that one of the guys filling in is a Bullet Club guy.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, an official, unofficial Chase Owens.
He's an affiliate. I looked it up because I'm like, why
He's
the
an
fuck? I
affiliate,
don't
yeah.
remember. Like, I've never
Like,
seen
he's-
him wear
he's-
the BizCliz colors. Like, why is he there? And then I looked it up. Sure enough, he's an affiliate.
He's like that Mephisto guy
Yeah.
from CMLL. Like
Exactly.
he's in
He's
the
in,
Bullet
but
Club,
he's
but
like
not really in the
when
Bullet
he's
Club.
not there, like in Japan, he's not a member of Bullet
Yeah.
Club. When he's in Japan, he is.
Oh, okay, it's one of those
Yeah.
deals. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sydal, Kyle O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
Day 8.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Mask and Ospreay was my bet.
Yeah.
Although,
again, Ospreay, like
Although
the man is a
Ricochet and
god.
Liger had a great Jushin Thunder Liger
Yeah.
is old as fuck, but
Yeah.
he can still go.
He can.
And the fact that he can still go with a guy like Ricochet.
Yeah, like if you can hold your own, and I mean,
And if
obviously,
you're Ricochet, you're
Yeah.
fighting Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
You're fighting someone who you grew up watching. That's got to be super cool.
Yo, it's got to be amazing. Like as soon as you see that like written on the board, you got to be like, oh, okay, yeah.
And the way it's structured,
Mhm.
they're not coming out as fast. So today's
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was like,
These fixed cam ones come out later.
yeah, they're not coming out very quickly. So yeah.
So
I
today's
noticed that.
I couldn't tell you because I haven't watched today's
Yeah.
because again they
We're
haven't put it out
here.
yet.
Yeah,
It'll probably be up when I get home.
yeah, it's probably up there right now.
But the standings up to this point:
Mm-hmm.
Block A,
Mm-hmm.
Taguchi and Sydal both have 8.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida have 6.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky, Romero, and Bushi have 4.
Mhm.
And at the bottom, Finley and Ghetto with 2.
All right.
Block B,
Mm-hmm.
it's Ricochet with 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then a big clump.
Yeah.
Beretta, Liger, Volador Jr., Bobby Fish, Chase Owens, Tiger Mask all have 4,
Mm-hmm.
and Will Ospreay at the bottom with 2.
Damn, he didn't win that match.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
not saying he did, not saying he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of matches, Steve. Just saying.
All right.
But yeah,
Whatever you
so,
say.
so that's it. Next week,
Yeah.
that's it. Next
Yep.
Tuesday, I believe, is the final
Mhm.
day, so we will have the rest of the match highlights.
Yes, and I will be watching that, so I will be caught up.
And we will have an answer to who's
Yes.
fighting who in the final.
Exactly. So
Actually, no, I think the 7th is the final. I think the 7th is the day where they... Because I can't remember from last year.
maybe. Hang on, I can look that up. but we
I don't know if
can
you
move
can.
No.
No, because we'll figure it out. I know the winner gets a shot at Dominion, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. But yeah, so between that
Yep.
opening night match with Kushida and Kyle O'Reilly and this
Mm-hmm.
fucking... it really is one of those, like, when you think about it, Like it's one of those matches
Yeah.
where you actually want to watch it immediately after you've watched it,
Right.
type stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so Ospreay and Ricochet did something that, like, if Will Ospreay wasn't on the map yet, because Ricochet's on the map, everyone knows he's Prince Puma, everyone knows.
Yeah.
But if Will Ospreay hasn't put himself on the map yet, there's progress stuff, and now the stuff he's doing in Japan, he has now.
Yeah.
Even if it's just because of the controversy this match has caused.
Well, I mean, controversy, I mean, not to borrow something from Eric Bischoff, exactly, is this is why I need you around. You can, whenever I stumble, you know what I'm trying to say. Controversy creates cash, and in this case, cash is, we gotta hold on for a second, my apologies. Sorry about that, folks. I'm actually waiting on something, so this is gonna happen again. My apologies. But yeah, I have no idea what I was saying, so let's just move on.
Yeah, either way, next week's the finals.
Yep.
And I'm sure between now and then we'll have another great match that I can put on
I'm
my short list
sure,
for match of the year.
I'm sure.
So now we get end with WWE.
Yes, the E of it all.
So do you want to do news first and then we'll talk about it?
Yeah,
Or?
let's just do that.
All right. Biggest news ever. Fuck, you already know. Damn it.
I'm not sure I do, but
Eden was released from her contract.
Oh yeah, well I did know that, but it was because it's written right there, and I'm like, I didn't know that, but I didn't.
You didn't know this one?
I didn't read that one. My eyes are terrible. Oh no, that I knew.
All right.
Yeah, the Eden being released.
I'll try to trick you,
You're
damn
an
it.
asshole. Yes, Eden being released, biggest news in the world.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you last week she was not long for this
No,
company.
that's true. I mean,
Because who the fuck wants to work for a company that your husband
yes.
completely bashed?
Agreed. But I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I mean, that's the question. Like, I guess how long is Gold Dust for this world?
Yeah, well,
You know
he's
what I mean?
sticking around.
Seems
He's
like
always
it.
done well. He always succeeds.
He always has, and I mean, that's the thing. Is he surprised that Vince McMahon's an asshole? No. He's been around long enough to
Eden
know.
left because that's his
That's her
wife.
yeah.
Let's be honest.
I'm pretty
You can
sure-
find another announcer.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
Right.
sure, Goldie pulled Cody aside and was like, "Do you give a shit if I work here?" And Cody's probably like, "No." Like, I really don't think he's gonna give.
You make
a
your
shit.
money, big brother.
Yeah,
I'll
You
go
know what I mean?
fight Kurt Angle
yeah.
because that's his first match. by the
his
way.
first match outside of WWE is gonna be Kurt Angle, so he's doing fine.
Yeah, he's just doing just fine.
Yeah.
And the other big news, the big fantastical news, is that if you pre-order WWE 2K17, you, sir or madam,
Yes.
will get Goldberg.
Oh, God, no.
That sounds about right. I will tell you this.
Am I the only one excited?
Yes.
All right.
Let me tell you why.
I'm a Goldberg guy.
No, I got nothing against Goldberg, but here's the thing. I got a problem with 2K16 and 17. Tomorrow, I am selling my copy of 2K16. I've barely played it. I don't like it. I think I'm over the WWE video games.
I know.
I just think I'm over it.
But you got to think of the roster that's coming up for this one.
Fuck off. I spent $100 on the last one.
Oh,
I
you
bought the
pack?
fucking pack, too. I bought the goddamn season pass, too.
Yeesh.
They gave it to me on a discount, but
Yeah.
I still got it. And I'm like, I have not downloaded half of the fucking things because I just don't want to play the game. I played
You know what
through
the problem
story
is?
mode,
Here's
and
the
that was
issue.
it.
Here's the issue with 2K16. I don't know if 2K17 will have the issue. It's not fun to play by yourself.
It's not even a little.
You need to be playing with your buddies on a
Yep.
constant basis, or it just is just going to sit there and collect dust.
Yeah, or if you're an online guy, which I'm not.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I have no interest in it. I'm selling it tomorrow because I found out from the EB Games person that I can still get $30 for it.
Seriously.
Seriously,
Wow.
which is why I'm doing it. Because I realized I haven't touched it. I picked it up. I played through the story thing. Frankly, the only fun part. The whole, what was it, Austin's career? I think this year. Played through that. That was good. I enjoyed it. When it came to all the other crap, I didn't care.
Well, here's my question here, because it's Goldberg.
Yeah, is it going to be his career?
No. My question is last year, who
Yeah.
was the guy? It was Sting.
Yeah.
And what happened with Sting? Sting wrestled for the
Well,
company.
yeah. This is the rumor. You're not the first person to
Right.
come up with this. This was literally when I typed in
Yeah,
wrestling
if
news today. This was
because
the rumor.
this is what everyone's thinking. Last year it was Sting.
Mm-hmm.
They said Sting's going to be in the game, and then Sting showed up on WWE. Now this is going to be less special because Goldberg did a run.
Yeah.
With the WWE.
Apparently, there is something they're doing either on SmackDown or when they're announcing the game that's going to tease Lesnar